Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Civilization Rising Tide, playing as the NSA. At the time that I'm recording this, I'm actually just starting to finish up my EU4 campaign, which was Scotland, then Great Britain plus Scandinavia, which I was kind of realizing, inadvertently, in a totally separate game, I've basically formed a medieval version of the North Sea Alliance, so that's fun. Made me think of Civ BE and how much I missed playing it, so now after a few days break, I am hopping back into the game. Of course, got to reacclimate myself a little bit. I do know that last time we did manage to get a hybrid affinity, and we have our first hybrid unit. There it is, the Vortex. Super powerful cutters, 48 strength. That is phenomenal at this stage of the game. There's a lot we can do with that. We can pretty much just declare war with almost anybody we want. There's like no consequences for it. I shouldn't say no consequences, but the consequences are minimal. So, you know, maybe we should just declare war on Jiangsu and eliminate them completely from the game. Kind of considering that. Honestly, we hate them. We hate them a lot. I'm going to change my relationship, and I'm going to say that we're sanctioned. It's not going to cost me any diplomatic capital. We're going to do this. Now, that's going to upset them, which I'm okay with. But it should make a lot of the other civilizations kind of happy with that. What's this? Hellions. Oh, right, we also got our hybrid infantry unit, didn't we? Let's go ahead and pick up a veteran discipline bonus. And do we want to kill... Probably want to kill the ranged units, because they can get some free hits in there. So we're just going to squish that enemy Manicore. We took 1 damage. 1 Peaslee damage. Ain't no threat. It's not no thing. Ain't no thing. Alright. What are we doing now? With this, we could trade internally. I believe this was originally trading with... No, that wasn't trading with Jiangsu. Where did I get a trade convoy? Yeah, whatever. Alright, we can get some production. Deep Castle will get some food of production. We can trade with... yes. Our new city. Which we haven't annexed quite yet, and we probably should consider doing that. I can... Well, right now they're having a lot of trouble as far as growth. So maybe I should do some internal trade routes here. Give them a bit more food, give them a bit more production. And see what that has in store for us. This artillery is pretty much just useless at this point, isn't it? We're not going to do anything with it until it upgrades a bit more. So, no worries about that. Alright, what do we want? Well, we don't need to take anything necessarily in either tree for the sake of a synergy bonus. Same with tier 1, 2, and 3. So now we gotta just pick something that we like. We have options for community medicine, health for every 6 population. It's alright, it's not bad. Kind of synergizes really well with the prosperity tree, which ideally should be churning out a lot of food, although we're kind of low on population still, despite that. Culture penalty from number of cities for new virtues. That would mean that we get our virtues a lot faster, actually. That might be good just for sort of an exponential curve with virtues. Leaf technologies, covert, science, necessary if you want to go for the academy spam. Techno-artisans, science equal to culture. Oh, man. There's some pretty good stuff left here in the knowledge tree. Some really good stuff left in this knowledge tree. Now, if we went with prosperity, what would we get? We'd end up getting ecoscaping for terrascapes, or we get eudaimonia. Well, we're doing all right on health. So it comes down to health, terrascapes, which we haven't even unlocked yet, health, or more virtues. Get virtues faster. I'm good with that. Let's get the virtues faster with a meme web. Because apparently, memes are the total thing of the future. Totally. Alright. What do we want? Old voice archives for the city yields. The launch complex now. When at war specifically, though. Maybe we should just start building some units instead. I kind of want to build a nanohive and see what it can do. Let's do it. I'm going to build a nanohive. Let's see what that thing looks like, what it can do. I'm kind of curious. Again, this is just more for fun than anything else. Oh, Jiangsu has decided that they like international trade. Well, that's new. Maybe I've never had reasonably good international trade before. Oh, good. More achievement progress. Squish them bugs. We need to find that nest. That's the nest. Let's squish the nest. We're going to go over here. We're going to plunder this thing, and we're going to get rid of them aliens. Someone with the importance of energy storage. She likes that I have a lot in the bank, not necessarily how much I'm making. That strikes me as silly, but okay. You want private arms. Sounds good. You are my ally after all, so I'm happy with that. Send the cruiser around. We're just continuing to explore for a little bit. See what else we can get. What do we want here? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and build an academy out on the water. The Floating Academy. That sounds awesome. Bet you can have some awesome teenage academy animes going on in this thing. In the floating academy out on an alien world. I just sort of envisioned that would make a fantastic anime. Not sure what it would be about, but we could do it. Xenofuel plants? No. Cloning plant for the food? Maybe? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I like that. I don't know why I decided to go that high with my voice right there, but yeah, let's go ahead and get some more food, because population, you know, is always an amazing thing to have on hand, so we should do that. Agreement canceled for reserve army with the PAC, or no, America, ARC, that's the word. Looks like ARC and Integer have decided to come to blows, which is fun and unnecessary, but thank you for that. Let's go ahead and pillage this. We got tungsten bubbles, not baubles, bubbles, tungsten bubbles. Rare isotope of tungsten that forms at liquid at room temperature, can form bubbles when pockets of helium form inside. Interesting, so let's view that library. What are you worth, Mr. Alien Structure? 90 energy, not bad. Let's see, if we put these things together... Actually, let's just do all alien and see what happens. Tidal navigation. Naval units gain 100% defense? Holy crap! That's amazing! We're doing it. I mean, we're gonna do it. We're doing it. There we go. 100% defense against ranged attacks. Our Navy just became god powerful. There is nothing that can stop us now. Holy crap, we are doing that. Alright, let's get that expedition on that water cave down there. Wow! We need to declare a lot of naval wars now. Lots of naval wars. Naval warfare. It's gonna be the new Call of Duty game. Naval warfare. What do we want down here? I do see this derelict settlement, and we're not currently taking any damage, but I'm not gonna end my turn out on the miasma. That's just unnecessary damage for no gain, so... this cruiser... It looks like there's nothing else I can do off in this direction, so I'm gonna send the cruiser back around home. It's going to be a long journey, 14 turns, but it's worth it. I've also decided that Tide Hunters are not worth it, at least not until they get any sort of movement speed increase. They're kind of slow. I mean, when we did that fight against Chung Su previously, they were so slow that like I was holding off my assault, waiting for that. Integer loves me, apparently. I'm glad to hear that the Germans like me. Do we want to cooperate with Australia? Sure, I accept. We'll see if that has any nasty consequences. I don't know how many people don't like them. Integer doesn't like them. By a lot, it turns out. Oops. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Oh no, hostile aliens. Crap. Cruiser! Quickly, come back. Cutter, you can just go home. Vortex, I'm sorry. I should give you your proper... Wait, can you go through here? Why do you think that you can go through here? It looks to me like the ice is fairly clearly blocking you off. Where are you planning on going? I'm curious. I guess we'll find out. Fjarin, we don't need to move to pick up the vents or the floatstone quite yet. We have a lot to work on in this city. We built this city. Do you want... I mean, I want anything with production, really. We need to start churning through as many of these as possible. No need for the petrochemical plant. Cider Nursery is the only thing I can see that has some production, so let's go ahead and pick that up. It's still pretty good. Suggest analyzing cost-benefit of the size of your military pronto. Are you saying my military is too small or too large? Probably too large. No. They don't like the strength of my military units, but my military units are stronger than anyone else's. So what are you talking about? I don't understand. I don't understand one little wee bit. Alright. Precog project. You know what? We're going to do it. Military units get an extra 2 levels of veterancy. That's pretty dang strong. Let's send a Tide Hunter up this direction. I mean, it's going to take them forever, so let's do that. Oh no, we have Sea Dragons. We should probably deal with those. I'm going to very slowly waddle my way down here to kill off the Sea Dragon. Ugh. Tide Hunters. I originally thought they were great, because it said they have 2 move. They have, or not, yeah, the move was the difference, I'm sorry. They had 2 range, and they did just as much damage, or maybe a little bit less than a cruiser, but they were invisible. So I'm like, why wouldn't you want a Tide Hunter? Because they suck. That's what it comes down to. Pick a bonus. We'll go ahead and get disciplined. And this unit is invisible? What the crim? Thing looks weird. It's a funky little hybrid unit. Nanohive. Invisible. Okay, but the way that this works... automatically damage enemies adjacent to them. So, okay, the invisibility is... okay, so here's an interesting way you use this unit, then. So the only way it works is to get up adjacent to an enemy unit, yes? They're invisible until they get right up to you. That's how this works. Once you're one tile away, they can be revealed. So you're invisible to kind of sneak attack enemies, and just all of a sudden, oh look, there's a bunch of things right next to me killing my units. Silent Death Assassin unit. Fascinating. It does have 28 strength, which isn't half bad. I mean, it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. You know, let's go ahead and build the old voice archives, just for the heck of it. I'm going to build an ultrasonic fence down here, because we got ourselves some alien problems. So, I don't want to deal with that no more. How are we looking over here? Cruiser, get closer. Can you get a little closer and kill? Not quite enough, but enough of those wolf beetles shouldn't be able to do much. Yeah, this vortex has no idea where it's going. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You remain sanctioned, Chung-Su. I will soon be removing you from the game. That will probably cause a lot of diplomatic problems for me, won't it? Looks like Chung-Su and Australia are at war. Actually, that means that Australia might be happy with me killing them off. We want to charter a station. Palatine. I wonder if it's based off of the Palatinate in old Europe. Been learning a little bit about that kind of stuff from EU4. I kind of wonder. Anyway, so just straight up culture or straight up food? The culture is more valuable. Just as a 1-for-1 ratio. Sure, why not? There we go. Bam. We're going to have a super culture building machine. Okay, so the nanohives. Oh, man. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to actually use it. I should move out of the miasma here. That's just dumb. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use this thing. Deploy nanodrone cloud. Damages all hostile units within 2 tiles. Oh, I'm sorry. Not just 1 tile, within 2 tiles. That makes this actually a lot more effective as an assassin unit. Very interesting. Huh. I wonder if a whole bunch of these could just annihilate in a sneak attack form. Like, I just pop a bunch of nanohives right along the border, right? And then I declare war, walk 1 tile in, so within 2 tile range. I mean, this is a bad example, but still. And their entire military just gets shredded. Is that how that's going to work? Yeah, I knew you'd have to go home. I knew you wouldn't be able to go through there. You should have listened to me the first time, you dum-dum. Alright, let's set you to alert, but I'm kind of curious how that's going to work out. Let's kill off the Sea Dragon. We unlocked the Silent Service achievement. Okay, well, that's good. Covert Ops, how are we doing down here? Nothing exciting. Nothing exciting at all. So let's just move on to the next turn. We finished this thing. We got 17 Affinity XP toward Harmony. We also got the Ross Weed Artifact. Whatever that is. You want to become cooperative. Okie dokie do. I will accept that with integer. So did we get... we got this. Ross Weed. Warn. A nutrient-rich alien planet. Hallucinogenic effects. Oh my gosh. It's alien pot. Or opium. Or something. Whatever. Fuel library. Let's see what it does. Food and science. Could be useful in the future. We'll see. New technology researched. Communications is finally done. And we have level 7 Harmony. Upgrades are available for us. That's cool. Let's take a look-see. So our cruisers and our gunners are now available. So we can move up to our Harmony-based unit here. And if we can just get 1 more affinity in Supremacy, we're going to jump from a Tier 1 to a Tier 3 unit in like no time at all. So focusing on some Supremacy technology seems to be in order for me. Then I will have super powerful cruisers and cutters way early in the game. So yeah, I'm good with that. So it's going to be a Triton. Do we want bonus attacking cities or extra when not next to a friendly unit? Realistically, this isn't going to happen all that often. I tend to move my forces in waves, so this is kind of a useless perk, whereas this is situational but occasionally useful. So let's pick that up. The gunners get upgraded to a Harmony unit as well, the striker. Healing after killing, or when attacking a fortified unit. Hard to say. I often have a hard time seeing how often the AI does fortify, so this is potentially really good or potentially really bad. I'm not really sure what the answer is. I'm going to go for the healing, because that could be useful. And this explorer is done. Alright. Well, why don't you just head down this direction, I guess. I'm not really sure what else to do with the explorers. I'm going to send this Tide Hunter up this direction now. I see that Paul Australia is on their way to go and do some damage. Let's send the Triton now. Would love getting them a lot more movement, honestly. Super fast deployment of my my Navy would be very useful, I think. Sonar net reveals invisible units within 2 tiles of the city. Now that becomes a little bit more useful to me if there are actually nanohives going to be threatening me. It's just interesting. There's so many little, very, very subtle changes to the game that can really affect how you're going to be playing. Let's go ahead and pick up the observatory, because that's going to be worth 4 science to us for only 2 turns of production. That's pretty good. We already can get another virtue. That's nice. Academy, which would lead to techno-artisans and monomyth. I do have a fair number of wonders, so this actually be really good. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab learning centers. Alright, working our way down into the knowledge tree a little bit further. Choose some research. Now, we said we wanted something with supremacy, and I stand by that. Artificial intelligence. Surveillance web. Academy has become even better. I mean, that's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's okay. Terraforming might be good, though, if we want to start getting floatstone and stuff. Gaian well. Terrascapes. Cannot coexist with miasma. Little less useful if you plan on going for harmony, because at some point, the miasma actually becomes really useful once you have the ability to start healing from it. Transgenics would actually give us all 3. The Geliopod is a hybrid unit. We already saw something about this. It's a flanking unit. Invisibility, even. Wow. Gene Smelter is a great, great building for just straight-up health. Promethean. 3 Xenomass. City no longer produces unhealth from buildings or work tiles. Really? Wow, that's good. It'll take 12 turns, though. What do you think that's a little bit faster? I want to upgrade this stuff as soon as possible. 8 for tactical robotics, the CNDR. Robotic drone soldier. Or the spy satellites. Provides visibility of all locations within a 6-tile radius. Is actually not bad. That actually is a pretty good amount of reconnaissance. But power systems is only going to take us 3 turns. Yeah, let's go ahead and build that. Power systems could be quick. If that is enough to get us to supremacy level 7, so much the better. Expedition complete. Excellent. So we got a population upgrade for Deep Castle, thanks to the derelict settlement. Science KPIs are the most important KPIs. Relationship in jeopardy with Integer. No, with Arc. Agreement cancelled. With Lena Ebner. Who's Lena Ebner? Probably Integer. This guy needs to heal up a little bit, so we'll do that. Pending diplomatics transfer. You want officer training compound. Or command, sorry. I'm misreading everything today. It's kind of sad. Feed site hub? Yeah, we do have a few trade routes coming out of here. That's pretty good. Not bad. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, so Paul Australia is starting to march through my territory. Do I want to start getting some military units ready and just go and just straight up kill them? I have a ton of energy. How much would it how much would it cost to just buy things? Purchase. If I wanted to buy myself a Triton, there you are, 980 energy. It's pretty expensive. Pretty darn expensive, actually. Not sure how much I like that idea. I do, however, have 2 Tide Hunters slowly but surely making their way up there. Maybe I want to pick up some Vortex. A couple of these, versatile, easy to build, same cost. Move about the same speed, actually. Huh. I don't know if I want to... Do I care that much? I could probably build them pretty quickly, too, honestly. What's Paul Australia going to be able to do? You have cutters. That's it. 2 cutters will not be able to beat a 47 defense city. That's actually pretty strong, all things considered. Oh, I wanted to annex this, didn't I? Let's do that. It only cost me 7 health, but now we have this fully annexed, so we're good to go there. You apparently do not have nearly enough production. We'll see if we can't fix that in the near future. We should probably get a Pharaxite mine going. Yeah, alright, moving on. We could probably upgrade a trade if we wanted to, or pick up some more agreements, but I'm actually sitting alright on agreements. I don't feel like I need much. We should probably just upgrade a trait straight up. Oh, we're losing some agreements. Private arms. Paul Australia is canceling things. Probably not because they don't like me, but again, probably because they just don't have a lot of diplomatic capital. Let's manage my personality traits. Health or production? I'm going to go with production for military units so I can build things a lot faster. I actually have technically just enough to pick up the last tick in global health. I'll save that for a time I actually need it, though. Alright, so production. We build things very fast. Let's build a vortex. Yes? Yes. We'll do exactly that. I need to get a trade route up here. I have max trade routes there. Max trade routes there. Max trade routes there. One trade route available here. Next turn we should probably buy that. Party politics is available. Oh, we finished the precog project. I totally forgot that I was building that. We have 2 additional levels of veterancy available to us. Power systems is done. It was not... Oh, wait. Yes, it was. It was enough to get us to level 7 supremacy. Oh my god. The hybridization is so OP. I can just pop up to this right now. In like 4 turns time, I went from gunners to this. The Furies. My god. Alright. Adjacent friendly units or all-terrain, so they move faster. 1 more attack every turn, can move after attacking. Wow, not bad. These are pretty good. So, I'm going to go with the terrain, actually. Triton. Upgrade. Can move after attacking, automatically heal every turn. Which do I want? Also, they get 3 range. That's pretty nice. Can move after attacking, or automatically heal. I'm going to go for the automatically healing. No, this is really good for hit and run strikes, though, because they are ranged. Oh, that's just so good, though. Alright. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay, good. So now we have the Wrath. We have Hellions, Nanohives, Wrath, Fury, and Vortex. Starting to pick up a bit of a theme with this hybridization here. My gosh, this is so good. It's so powerful. Love it. Alright, we need to get a lasercom satellite if we want to start making any progress toward our victory condition, if we do decide to go for the supremacy victory type, which I haven't done yet, actually. I've never done that. That could be fun. Let's go ahead and start building a Wrath in the capital city next turn. This will be the last turn before the end of this video, I think. No. You are still sanctioned. The sanctions shall not be released. Unless, of course, we send forth Obama and Secretary of State Kerry to negotiate with you, like we did with Iran. Okay, that's a little bit too close to home, though. So we'll just go ahead and say, nah, it's fine. Alert. Pending diplomatic transformation thingies. Reserve army. Looks good to me. Okay. And that's it. So we're going to have a couple of ships built. We'll probably be able to take advantage of Chung Su's weakness long before Paul Australia can take the city. I wouldn't mind taking this. It's got a good number of strategic resources nearby. I mean, good grief. Look at this. Petroleum, Phyrexite, Geothermal, Xenomass. And more geothermal over here. I mean, this is a fantastic location with the agreements that I already have. Strategic resources are grossly overpowered for me. So taking this city and moving it a little bit, buying some tiles, could make this one of the best cities in the game. Easily. Looking forward to making that work. But that's all going to have to wait until next time. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Civilization Rising Tide. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.